Okay, now I am not 100% sure about this. In fact, I'm not really 100% sure about anything, but I'm thinking this kind of volcanic gravel road trail will lead me to that glacier. I'm wondering, can I walk right up to a glacier and touch it? I don't know. Let's see if we can. Let's see if we can walk up to this glacier. Let's see if we can capture some images. Hey, I've never done that before. Gary here with Gary Clayton Photography. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Man, our adventures continue here in Iceland. And today, we're going to go see if we can photograph and touch a glacier. Let's go. Hey, so right here in this body of water, we've got some really beautiful reflections of the mountains, of the glacier, the snow-capped mountains, and then in the foreground, the green banks of the little pond or small lake with the rocks, and the glacier in the background. Now, I have just tried to do a handheld panorama of this particular view. Because it's absolutely stunning. Just take a look at that. I also know we cannot get to the glacier and touch it. There's a rather large body of water between us and the glacier. There's also some smaller icebergs, very reminiscent of Jökulsárlón, but we're going to keep working our way around the shoreline and see how close to that glacier we can get. And maybe with the 70 to 200 which we have in our bag today, maybe we can get some shots. Let's see what happens. Let's continue. So from a distance, back on the trail, I could see this point kind of out here somewhere. There's a point out here along the shoreline, and I was hoping to get to that point, but I can't. As I came around the bend, I noticed it's actually a river now, heading to the ocean, which is only about 1 kilometer or 2 away from here. So I cannot get around to that point, and I'd have liked to, because that would have been much, much closer to the glacier itself. The glacier is right there in front of us. This is the closest I've ever been to a glacier, and it's right there. So we're going to set up on the tripod, and we'll probably, we will use the 7D. Sorry, what am I talking about? It's been a long day. We'll be using my 70 to 200 mm Sigma lens. I apologize about the babbling. Just one of those days. When I come on these expeditions, these photography expeditions, it's basically 7 to 10 days of gruel. It's non-stop. It's a lot of hiking, a lot of photography, and sometimes my mind just gets overwhelmed. Anyhow, here we are. We are going to set up on the tripod, and we are going to try to capture an image of this glacier. Let's see. The Sigma 70 to 200, I'm using a focal length of 80 mm. I'm set up in a vertical or portrait configuration, because what I'm kind of thinking is, from this spot right here, I'd really like to try and get a panoramic shot of this particular scene, because it's absolutely gorgeous. So, having said that, let's place the camera in the first location. I'm going to take an image of you guys, just so I know where it starts. We automatically focused, now we've turned to manual focus. We have our settings done. Let's take the first image. Move to the right. Move to the right. Move to the right. Move to the right. Each time we move, we're overlapping by about 30 degrees. We're giving Lightroom and/or Photoshop and/or whatever tool you use for your editing lots of work, lots of space to stitch with. All the way around. And just so I know when the pano ends, I'm going to take another shot of you guys. There. Hey, did we get anything out of that at all? I have no idea, but if you did, we're going to pop it up right now and take a look at it. what an amazing place to be. Let's take one more little look at this. It's absolutely gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. We're on the south coast of Iceland, and it doesn't get any better. Okay. Hey, what a great way to start today. What a great way to start our vlog. And let's see what else we can find right now, because it's absolutely stunning. Let's see what comes next. So, what I'm doing is I'm following this little trail. And if I can get over to that point over there, that would be a lot closer to that glacier. No idea if I can, but you know what? That is where we're heading. We're heading down this trail. It's got markers on it. So you know what? Let's just follow it and see if we can get closer. Right now we're almost getting further away from the glacier itself. But if it went round that bit, you know what? It looks like there's another river right there. Damn! We have another river right over here. Okay, so you know what, guys? As much as I would like to get as close as I could to that glacier, I guess we were already there. We didn't know it, but if you don't explore, you don't know what's around the next bend. So hey, fine, so be it. Let's carry on. Just take a look at this place. Absolutely amazing. Just in the middle of nowhere, along a dirt country road. And it's stunningly beautiful. My goodness, with the rocks, the running water, the birds flying around and circling in the cliffs and nesting on the side of the cliffs. Oh, absolutely stunning. This could be one of the prettiest sights I've seen for a long time. My goodness. You know what? Yeah. We are definitely going to get us a composition. We're going to find a location along here. We're going to set ourselves up. We are definitely going to capture this image. This place is beautiful. My goodness, I am so glad. Well, it just goes to show, sometimes just getting out along roads, hiking trails that are kind of less traveled, you just don't know what you're going to find. Explore, get out there, because my goodness, this place is a gem. It's well worth finding. Absolutely beautiful. Wow. Huh. Okay. Enough excitement for now. And we've even got light too. It's not raining, it's not windy, and we've got light. Hey, yeah, I'm excited, sorry. It's been a lot of heavy rain, a lot of wind, and a lot of no light. But even here, or even now, we're about 1 o'clock in the afternoon. Traditionally, I'm thinking to myself, you know, this type of time of day on a sunny day isn't particularly the best time for me for my photography. But in Iceland, in November, what I've noticed is, no matter what time of day it is, once the sun rises, it never goes high in the sky. It stays low on the horizon. You've almost got right now a light that you would expect to see maybe 45 minutes before sunset. That's the kind of light we have. Even though it's midday, the sun is very, very low on the horizon. Time of year. In the summertime, don't forget, you've got 23 hours of daylight here. But not now. Now it's about 7 hours a day, and the sun just doesn't get too hot. Hey, let's set up. So we found the composition we're going with. Let's just take a look. We're right here at the side of the brook, looking directly onto the waterfall, the cliffs, the rocks, and the seagulls. Amazing. You know what? Doesn't get any better. We're on the tripod. Portrait or vertical orientation. I have one 2-stop ND filter. I have a polarizer. That's everything I have on there. I actually have a 10-second timer just because I was messing around with something. We did depress the shutter button, but we're going to wait for that image to come out. It's going to be good. I think it's going to be good. It's a great little location. There's the image. Absolutely amazing. You know what? Really, really, really simple. We came here, we saw this little location, and we thought to ourselves, gotta go down there, we gotta take a look, and I'm so glad we did, because it's absolutely beautiful here. Yeah. Well, we're just heading back down the trail, back the way we came, waterfall behind us. Hey, what an amazing day this has been. We stopped at the glacier to see how close we could get, and if we could actually photograph it or even touch it. Of course we couldn't. There was a big body of water in front. And then we continued and we found this little waterfall here, absolutely beautiful. You know what? What a great day it's been today. My adventures here are coming to an end in Iceland. Tomorrow I do fly back to Canada, but I've still got a little bit of time between now and then, and we're going to make the most of it. Hey, it's Gary here with Gary Clayton Photography. I probably already said that, but you know what? Thank you for watching my channel. Please like, share, subscribe if you haven't already. Leave a comment, I'll get back to you. We will see you next time. Let's take a look at a couple of images from today. Bye-bye. Oh my, what a beautiful, beautiful place this is. Wow. Yeah.